Professor Colin, and this is a Colin Sponge. Colin Sponge is made out of something that you might have heard before, a miracle sponge. Now, this little piece of sponge is especially my design, a Colin Sponge. This little piece of what you would call two-dimensional / three-dimensional piece of paper will turn into a three-dimensional shape. This specific shape is designed to rub on edges and smoothly go into different places. Now, I've just realized that this water is dirty. So, in further notice, I will explain how this works. And this test tube is something called sodium polyacrylate hydrophilic. That basically is a whole bunch of fancy words for magic sponge thing that, well, hydrophilic means that hydro means water and love is philic. So this powder absorbs the water and makes an explosion, or what's so called. Now, please, I will be back in 1 moment. We are back on Colin's lab. Here is the Colin Sponge. Now, I will now insert this sponge into the water. So please take a closer look. There you go, a Colin Sponge. What's that? You didn't believe me? Well, too late for that. Because obviously, as you could say, I was right. So, there you go, a Colin Sponge. But that's not even just the beginning. Now, we are involving the sodium polyacrylate hydrophilic. Now, we will be back in a moment. Well, we're back in Colin's lab. Now, as you can see, I have put more of my sodium polyacrylate hydrophilic in there, which is, for in other words, super absorbency powder. Now, I am now going to put the powder on top of the sponge. And you might think this is a little too much, but it takes a lot of sodium polyacrylate hydrophilic, my friends, to do it. Wait, friends? I don't even know who you people are. Now, I will do something I've never done before. I am going to release this and shake every single continuous little bit of that powder, or sodium polyacrylate hydrophilic, out of this sponge. Well, what do you say? Is that enough?
Mm-hmm. Turn the syringe
I
over.
see. Yes. Some magical conscience has just told me to turn the syringe over. Uh-oh. Wow, that is a lot. And now, my friends, I am spreading it with my finger all over. If you ever see Colin sponges in the future, they will not look like that. You got that? Whoever you are, do not be laughing. Because it's true. It's all true. Let me just get the top of it covered off. And All right. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Magical conscience again, telling me to do something. Oh no! Would you look at that? What do we have there? It's a huge eruption. Would you look at that? This thing's growing and growing. Well, this is quite a mess. One thing, if you ever see this project, or as I would say, product in the future, you gotta need a paper towel.